Multiverse, baby. I'll take. Andy apparently.
I'm also super excited to tell you guys about Marvel's Unlimited.
Benedict, you're right, Benedict. Back up in the shade, Benedict. And Elizabeth, straight ahead, Miss Olsen.
Straight on the carpet.
And Elizabeth. And straight ahead, Elizabeth. There we go, we like that one.
The old harp and
That's the one.
that's the one, isn't it?
Shota, straight ahead. Shota, you see the front of the album? Shota, straight ahead, Shota. Rachel, straight ahead this time.
Rachel, all the way to the end. There you go. Rachel, looking back.
And Rachel, straight ahead, Rachel.
And then looking up as you do
One more time.
After she's done?
Right next time.
Okay. Yeah.
What this person's name?
Hey there. And Mr. Raby, just eyes on me for a second.
And then Kevin, where you are there, sir.
And this way, Rich. There we go. And hey, straight ahead.
And a big smile on me, Rick.
Thank you.
Now we're going to fire it.
And that'll be the smile this way to me. Stick to me. And hold that there.
The real one. Yeah, not the fake, yeah. Watch out for the fake.
And Ginger next to him. Thank you. And that smile. This is for Marvin. Thank you, guys. And then, guys, here we go. Yep. Here we go. It's never meant to be this hard. That smile there, Samantha.
And now the time has come. Please enjoy the world premiere of Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
this is a moment to enjoy. This is the moment where you get to go, all right, this is with fans, this is what we do, this is why we do it. So I'm very excited to see what the reception is going to be like. Terrified, but a nice kind of bubbly, warm terrified rather than cold, abject fear. I love being your Doctor Strange. It's as simple as that. I do. I really enjoy it. And he's a complex and rich palette to play off. And then in this film, I get to play variants of him. And there's a whole ton of everything in this movie. It's a very crowded marquee of stuff. But yeah, we get to stress him out a little bit and stretch him and change him and reshape him. Oh yeah. Yeah. We crack that door wide open. And I'll tell you one thing about it. It's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. So I hope they enjoy the visuals of it, at least. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, you know. I didn't think we'd actually get a premiere, you know, because we were filming this movie for 5 or 6 months during COVID, and now look at it, we actually do get to come to LA and have some fun and show the world this crazy movie that we've been making. So yeah, it's exciting. It's pretty amazing, you know, to see how passionate everyone is about the movies and the characters, especially, you know, the Wongs, the Sylvies from the TV series now as well, and obviously the Benedicts and the Lizzies. It's pretty crazy, and I'm sure, you know, in a few years people might be dressing up as Minotaurs as well, so that'll be quite funny to see. I think just the scope of it and where the characters are going on their journeys, because you're introduced to so many new characters, so many new sides to characters. So it's going to be great for the audiences to have to, I guess, adjust to these new sides of the characters they've never seen before. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun for them, I'm sure.
We're here now, and it's just so lovely to celebrate this now. Huge sigh of relief. I might have a big weep later, but we got there. The human spirit will out, and we've made this incredible film, I think. It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? Such dedicated, loyal fans. You know, I mean, if I wasn't here talking to you, I'd be with them, you know, so dressed as Wong, I think. It's so heartening to sort of see that loyalty, that warmth, and you know, everyone's waiting with bated breath of what's going to happen for the next installment. We do it so well. I mean, it's I read somewhere, you know, I think it was 14 years today that Iron Man began, you know, and you know, we sort of tread on the path of all our previous kind of writers, directors, and actors, and you know, I'm grateful to that sort of baton passing, and here we are running with it. It's a lot of fun for me. You know, I've said it time and time again. You know, I collected Marvel comics when I was 14. Collecting all the Spider-Man comics. I went to Odyssey 7 in Manchester, and you know, sifting through all these comics and just and to be an actor, to be part of this, to be playing a character called Wong, so my ancestors are smiling. You know, it's wonderful to sort of be in alignment, and yeah, it's great.
Well, the whole thing is fun, no. And this kind of movie. Working with Sam, working with Marvel on such a wild thing, the whole thing was fun. So it was fun from the beginning until now, the end. Well, it's a giant puzzle. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle, this kind of movie. There's so much music, and working the themes, but then finding those moments that are pure Sam, where I could really do something kind of special for him, makes it even more delicious. That's always weird. It's so surreal, because you know, when you've been living with the movie for months and months and months in little bits and pieces, seeing it all put together with people is very exciting. And you forget when you're working on it that, oh yeah, it's all about this. You know, it's just great. It's such a wonderful universe they've created, and I'm just like honored to be allowed in.
It actually feels amazing to have that excitement around the film and to see it. I'm so used to not seeing it, so it's pretty special to have a premiere like this right now. But now it's a full multiverse. We are opening a box, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for storytelling, I think, moving forward. Really, I think it's going to be fun for the actors moving forward and for the fans, and I think we opened up a whole new opportunity for the MCU, and I'm looking forward to see what we do with it. This whole experience of seeing the fans, getting to interact with them, seeing the cosplay, it's really, I mean, it's joyful. What the MCU brings is hopefully a lot of joy and entertainment.
This is always one of my favorite parts of the process on any movie we make, finally getting to see it with a real audience, people who haven't been living and breathing it for 2 years, but people seeing it for the first time. So I'm over the moon to finally share this with everyone. I mean, every time we come to an event like this, it's just so heartwarming because as fun as it is, making these movies is a lot of hard work. So knowing that it means this much to this many people is really a big part of why we do it.
Yeah, it's really great seeing all of the different characters and who people wanted to come and see, and people screaming and having just a great time at the new premiere. It's really great and fun to see.
It definitely, I haven't seen it on the big screen because of course I haven't seen it, but it just changes the experience, just like the rumbling, the big screen, it makes it a different level. A dream come true. From the start, I was already such a fan, so it was amazing. It was just mind-blowing.
At one point, one of the initial ideas we had for Doctor Strange was to introduce Scarlet Witch in the Doctor Strange movie, because those two characters were always two we really wanted to see together and sort of fit in that same world. Obviously, we ended up introducing her in Ultron, and thank God we did, because we got to do all the other things with her. But this is really something that has been in the works for a very long time, and finally, here we are. It is. You know what? We make everything to work on their own, right? So I'm excited for people to just step into this and have a fun, Sam Raimi, thrilling adventure. If there are other people who are tracking the story of the MCU, a lot of this not only is from WandaVision, but from Loki. Because at the end of Loki, something happens that allows our universe to be exposed to the broader multiverse. And we saw what that can mean already in Spider-Man No Way Home. And that's what allowed the other Spideys to come here and Doctor Strange's spell to go wrong. And it's what really sets off this movie with, in particular, the character America Chavez. And that's sort of what kicks off the Multiverse of Madness. Every time they get better and better, to the point where I literally saw a Doctor Strange that I thought was wearing the movie costume. I thought it was a Disney person wearing the movie costume. And he goes, "Oh, thanks, I worked really hard on this." It wasn't. They made it themselves. You know, the truth is I'm most excited for people to discover and rediscover the fun of going to the movies. I think 4 months ago, Spider-Man No Way Home did that for people. And in that same way, I can't wait to sit in a packed theater and watch hundreds and hundreds of people experience this together at one time. That's what going to the movies is all about. That's what Sam Raimi taught me on the earliest Spider-Man movies, the beginning of my Marvel career. Every decision he makes is with the audience in mind, and the people watching when the lights go down experience it for the first time. And I carry that with me through all of our MCU movies to now be doing a movie again with him. His first one in the official MCU is great, and that's what I'm most excited for, having a packed house experience this for the first time.
Well, I hope they're going to have a blast. The movie's a ride, and that's how we tried to structure it and tell it, but hopefully there's also some great character moments in there as well. Well, it's insane, and it is the Multiverse of Madness, and it was our job to fully realize the multiverse for the first time in the MCU and create other realities and actually show what they might look and feel like in the MCU, and so that was really cool.
Well, so the cool thing is it kind of picks up after Spider-Man, right? After No Way Home. So the multiverse has kind of been introduced, right? And so now it's kind of even now further delved into with this movie. And so Doctor Strange, through some magical mishaps and misfortune, shall we say, finds himself in the multiverse, and we get to see some cool new worlds.
I know, it's kind of brings it full circle, and really is a nice way to show it off. I mean, I can't imagine a bigger stage for it to debut on. It's really great. It's so great, to get to work with Benedict again. I would do anything to work with him, a million times over. And then to work with great new actors that I've never worked with before, like Lizzie and Sochi, and so, I was so excited about what this could be. It's a very special world, and I feel like it's become even more special now that the multiverse has been opened up. So it's quite a family, you know, dysfunctional, sometimes functional. You know, it's got all the things you kind of want out of a family tree. Oh no, you're going hook, line, and sinker into the multiverse in this one. Yes, it's you're jumping into the portal with both feet. So it's really exciting. I think it's cracking up the Pandora's box, for better or for worse. So yeah.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting to see all of the artists' work come together into this movie and have it culminate in tonight, where it finally gets released to the first crowd. I'm really hoping they like it. Characters have come out of other universes into our own in the last Spider-Man picture, No Way Home, but this will be the first time that characters from our MCU journey out into other universes. It should be pretty exciting. I see there's a tremendous love for the Marvel characters, and everyone's so excited to see the next adventure and the next piece of character growth for the particular character that they're attached to.
It's amazing, and it's really nice to see all the fans. Like, I think you can really see how loved the MCU is, and you know, Doctor Strange, I know it's been really hotly anticipated. So yeah, it's fun. The sun's shining, it's beautiful. I think it's great because, you know, we get to experience things that we can't actually experience. Well, maybe we can, I don't know, maybe someone out there knows how to travel the multiverse. But I think that's the whole beauty of the MCU, is that we get to imagine these kind of fantastical ideas and get to see them, feel them, experience them. So I hope they really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most shocking part of it all, is that there are people that are dressed as America Chavez, and I've been, you know, working on this project for so long, and it's so crazy that it's like happening, and there's like many people dressed as America. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's overwhelming, but I mean, it's exciting because I was a huge fan of the MCU, and I watched the movies multiple times, and so getting to work with the amazing actors that, you know, Cumberbatch, Elizabeth, you know, it's Benny Wong. I mean, like, it's a dream come true, honestly, and it's just crazy that I get to be a part of it.